Hey, everybody, welcome to today's live, which is sponsored by Nomad Internet. I've got my laptop, my tablet, and my cell phone all running on Nomad Internet for this live. So just know it will work for your internet needs in a home, sticks and bricks, or while you're mobile. This channel does not make content for children, just as a disclaimer. Welcome to the Weekend Live chat. We're going to be on here for 30 minutes. So let's get right into it. Let me get my hellos over with. Hello, happy Sunday to Gwendolyn. Thanks for being live with us this week and every week, pretty much. Susan, hey. Mercury Queen. Oh, you made it. Okay. I'm so excited. Thank you for being live with us. So I always forget to bring the book of questions over here. Luckily, it's sitting right behind me. But we're going to get into that in a little bit. First, I want to just say hello and answer some regular general questions if possible. So don't forget to put your questions in all caps with an emoji so that it draws my attention in the chat. So appreciate that for those that have questions. And don't forget that be good to yourself, be kind to others, and whatever you're doing, I hope you're enjoying it because it's a new year. We need to come up with a little mantra that we say to ourselves and that we remember because new year, new us, right? We got to change some things. Anyway, good morning to everyone. I am going to check out what this looks like on the phone just to make sure I am in camera because sometimes different devices look differently. Looks like I am in the camera. Hey, Janet, good morning. I don't think I've ever seen you on the lives before. Stibbs Journey, how are you? Good morning to you as well. Thank you for joining me on my text chat Friday night. So if you're not a part of my community over at the social network, I'm going to pull that link up for you and drop it so that you can join. I have it saved on my cell phone. Maybe I'll just drop it that way. That's probably easier. Go ahead and join us on the Vanner Fanner Family social media network because it is so much fun over there. So I'm going to show that. There it is. It will be down below in the link after this video gets processed from being live. And you should be able to click on it if you're in the chat right now on YouTube. You should be able to just click on it and it'll take you out of this. It'll take you out of this, but you can just save it. Hopefully, copy it. Such a good day. I hope everybody has better weather than we're having right now. It is raining. It's been raining all freaking day. Horrible. All right, so we've got several people on. We've got about 28 people in the chat. Or wait, 32 it says on my other. I don't know. I can't tell which one is right. This one says 28. This one says 32. So maybe it's just a delay. So I'm going to go to question number to get us started. I'm also going to keep trying to look at the chat on both devices because there's a 10-second delay from my streaming service that I'm using onto that's funny. I don't want that one. Okay. Here's one one of those questions. Question number 171. Would you prefer to be blind or deaf? I'm going with deaf all day long because I have a love for ASL anyway. And I have a deaf associate from years ago, and I have a friend who is a interpreter. So I would rather be deaf because I need to see stuff. It's one thing to not hear, but I want to be able to see everything. So I would definitely go with deaf because I could communicate still pretty well. And I think I would not lose my voice. It might change over time, but I know that because I already have the capability to hear and speak, it probably would be somewhat the same. So I'm going to go with deaf. I think everybody probably is looking. Mercury Queen says it's looking like a sunny day in the Bay Area. Oh, to be out there. Oh, gosh, I wish. Everyone's choosing deaf. Yeah, I love ASL. I actually took a couple semesters of ASL, which is American Sign Language for those that don't know. I took a couple semesters of that in community college in Northern Virginia. And I often said, oh, I would love to be an interpreter at some point, but just never went back. The money wasn't there for me to finish. And, timing, being a single parent, trying to go to school and work a full-time and a part-time job, it was a lot. So that just didn't work out for me. I would love to find a really good course I could take online, especially now that I have this whole setup where I could communicate with someone via video and do it no matter where I am. I would love for that to be the case. So if anybody knows of a really good ASL program online, hit me up in the email. So pretty much everyone is saying deaf, 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 deaf. Hey, Zebra Lady, how are you? All right, so I'm going to choose the first person that answered the question to give us and that would be Susan. Susan, you're quick on the draw all the time. If you would go ahead and give us another number between 1 and 217. We're only going to do a few questions because we have 30 minutes. Remember, these lives in the new year, 2021, will only be 30 minutes because I need to be mindful of those that are watching the replay. And I think a 30-minute replay is more than enough, honestly. So I'm going to watch for Susan's answer and see what number she gives us. Janet D says, I have an ASL app on my phone. I've tried a few ASL apps over the years. Not so good, in my opinion. Just not so good. Hi, Miss M. I'm so glad you can join us on Sundays. It looks like more people are available on Sundays, which is why we switched. There was a poll that I put in the community tab, and it just resonated with people that Sundays mornings worked better than Saturdays. So it's all good. Yes, and Happy New Year's to everyone as well. We're in a new year. It doesn't really feel like it. I feel like we all had so much going on in 2020 that this year, it doesn't seem symbolic. It doesn't seem monumental, to have another year because we got so beat down. We have already answered that question, number Susan 78. So if you will go ahead and choose another for us. Maybe something in the 20s. We don't get very many in the 20s or the teens. A lot of people choose their birth year or their kid's birth year or something, a significant number. But we don't do many in the 20s, the teens, or the early 100s. Okay, she's choosing 24. I think we answered this too, but I'm not sure. We answered something similar to this, I think. So this number 24 says, are there people you envy enough to want to trade lives with them? Who are they? I'm going straight to the top and say Beyonce. I'm changing lives with Beyonce. I think we answered this one because I think I said that last time too. I'm divorcing Jay-Z and I'm going to be Beyonce. And I'm probably not going to have a singing career because I have plenty of money. So I'm probably going to retire from music. I'm going to divorce Jay-Z and just raise the kids and travel the world for the rest of my days. Just saying. They say money can't buy happiness, and I think I shared this in a meme on my social media, but give me the money and watch me smile. I'm just saying. It might not buy happiness and more money, more problems, but I would like to have those kinds of problems. I wouldn't mind it. I'm just saying, I would not mind it. Wouldn't mind it at all. Susan says Queen Elizabeth. Hello, Tracy from Chicago. Oh, sorry, from Cleveland, Ohio. Sorry, I saw Chicago. In my mind, I said Chicago. I'm trying to have you come from a whole nother place. Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. All right, the first person I saw to answer that is Destination California. If you want to choose a number for us. I'm just saying, FYI, if you have any questions at all, not anything that has to do with this book, for those that want to know what book we're using the Book of Questions by Gregory Stock, PhD. And it's just a fun way to break the ice and to get the conversation flowing. We will also be using his other book on Freaky Friday, which is next Friday, y'all. We will be using the Book of Questions, Love, and Sex next week. So I'm excited about that. So if you go ahead and choose another one for us, and then we're going to move on. Move on, move on. 20. Okay. This is something similar to what we've had in the past. So this says, if you knew of a way to use your estate following your death to greatly benefit humanity, would you do it and leave only a minimal amount to your family? So basically, after your death, if you knew that you could leave money, land, whatever, to greatly, and it says greatly benefit humanity, would you do that and just leave a little bit to your family? Or would you just leave it all to your family and, forget humanity? I don't have a whole lot. And I already told um, my child that there's not a whole lot coming to him. I do not want a funeral. I do not even want to be buried. I want to be cremated, and you can do whatever he wants with those ashes. But yes, I think I would definitely leave some of what I do have happening for my estate, if you will, or life insurance. Yes, I think yes, I would leave it to greatly affect humanity. Yes, because that's longevity for generations, and not just one or two people. So yeah, definitely, I would do that, and I would hope that it would be understood, and you know, no hard feelings. Destination California says my family would mess up the money. So, and a lot of times that happens. Family just blows through the money, or they don't use it properly, or it brings a lot of strife in families. So sometimes it's probably better to leave it to affect humanity greatly. So yes, and everyone's saying absolutely yes, yes, yes. Great, that is awesome. Some good people. I knew the Vanner family was good peeps. Happy New Year to you, Eve. I hope everything is good out there in Cali. If you're back in Cali, I don't know, you might still be traveling. I don't know. That is so awesome. Okay, Tina's Journal of Journeys. I have got to check out your channel. I must say I have not really perused your channel, so I will do that while I am cleaning up today, because I have a day planned of organizing and cleaning, and I've been putting it off for so freaking long. It's ridiculous. So I'm going to ask if Tina would go ahead and choose the next number for us. And I think we've been on here for 15 minutes, and then we're going to just open it. After this number will be the last number, and we're going to open it up to some van life questions, Q&A, or just some random chat. So, And she is choosing 25. This is going to be the last question of this chat, and then we're going to just open it up for... This is a no-brainer. I mean, for me, it's a no-brainer. Some of y'all might not feel that way. All right, question 25. For an all expense paid 1 week vacation anywhere in the world, would you be willing to kill a beautiful butterfly by peeling off its wings? What about stepping on a cockroach? Y'all know how I feel about roaches. They are the one insect, those and stink bugs, I can't stand. So yes, I'm stepping on the cockroach for an all expenses paid 1 week vacation. I'm doing it. And I would pull wings off a butterfly for that. Sorry. Just facts. It's just facts. Susan says yes. That's just funny. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Yes, Mahadi. I think I'm saying your name right, my brother. Mahadi. Yes, yes, yes. Stomp the roach and go. You guys are funny. I love it. I killed a roach. Butterfly, no. Could be a loved one. Okay. Cockroach, yes. Yes, I would. Stomping on a cockroach, yes. I gotta love my butterfly. Okay. Some people are really attuned to butterflies being spirits and all that. Okay. I killed a roach in a hot second for free. The butterfly, I don't know if I could. Okay, I get it. I can respect that. I can respect it. All right, let's go ahead and get some random old chat in there. Don't forget to do your questions in all caps with an emoji if you are asking a question. I got an interesting email with about 25 questions, and I'm so excited about that. So if you are not familiar with my weekly Q&A, which comes up on usually Tuesdays, don't forget to email me your question because I need questions. I like to keep a plethora, if you will, of questions because you just never know when you're going to need a question and you don't have it for a Q&A. So I like to have a stockpile of questions. So my email is on the screen right now. It's pretty easy to remember. It's also always down below in the description box. You have to kind of scroll through that description box to see it. Because unless you're on a computer, it's you kind of have to scroll. Also, YouTube has changed the way that description box functions because there's this little like upside down triangle thing that you have to click on to elongate the description box. It used to be that the first several lines would show up automatically, but now that they've changed the way that comments look on YouTube, they've also shrunk or closed the description box where you have to now click on it, at least on smaller devices like a cell phone. And I think my tablet, I also have to do that. So you have to really be intentional about looking up that information, which I understand. There's only so much you can put on a screen with devices, especially mobile devices, because most people are on their mobile devices. But as a creator, it messes with my trying to get information that's important to you and that you might not be aware is there because you don't see that description box anymore. At least if you saw the first 5 lines, you'd be like, oh, what's that? And you would click on it to get more. But anyway, it just is what it is. I know I'm going to mess your name up, so could you spell it phonetically for me? Anaya? Anaya? I know I'm messing it up. I'm butchering it. Anaya, maybe. I don't know. Oh, Eve, you're still in Mexico City. Wow. You'll believe you next week. That is awesome. Do I have travel plans once the RV is finished? As Maria is asking. Yes, Maria. So you guys know I'll be 50 in May. Yay! And I am gonna try and have a party here in North Carolina to celebrate. And after that, I don't know if I'm gonna go directly after the party into traveling, but probably closer to the very end of May or June 1st. June 1st is the absolute latest I'll stay here. And yes, I do plan to hit the road because Mona will be completely done by then. I would probably in the next 2-ish weeks have that carpet pulled out, so you'll be getting a video closer to the end of the month showing that being done. Got to get that couch out of there and figure out how to reupholster it. That's going to be difficult. And the reason I say it's going to be difficult is I have looked at that couch in all kinds of ways. And as far as the top cushion is concerned, it's one of those couches that so it's a couch. And I know this looks backwards on the video, maybe. Hold on. So it's a couch and the front part flips over to make a bed. The front cushion, I can see where the screws are to disconnect it, basically take it off, and I can put new foam and new fabric on it. The bottom cushion, not so much. And I have looked at it. So once I get the couch actually pulled out and I can like turn it upside down, I think I can see where those screws are to take that piece of wood that the foam is on out. That's going to be a big job. So I am enlisting some help for that. So that and the carpet. Ugh. And there's carpet under the couch, and the fresh water tank is under the couch as well. It's on one side, and then there's an empty space, or half empty space, because half of my battery cabinet from the outside is under the couch. And then there's another little empty space. And I'm thinking that empty space under the couch there is going to be where I put my crafts. I want to put either a bag or a bin right there that fits that space perfectly, which means I have to measure it and find a bin that'll sit right under the couch right there. And I can just pull it out when it's time to do crafting. Now, I have dwindled down my crafts considerably. So, yeah, I don't have a whole lot, but I am kind of getting back into making earrings, or right now waist beads and stuff like that. I have been kind of here and there going to thrift shops. I did find a necklace I showed in a previous live, and so I took all the beads off of it. So there's plenty of beads for me to work on. So I'm excited about that, about making either necklace or earrings or bracelet or some kind of set. I just find that very relaxing. Beading is very relaxing. Whether or not that ends up being a source of income for me, additional income, I don't know. It might. Depends on how well I can get everything else functioning. We'll see. Oh, thank you, Mahadi. He says I look 40, not 50. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yes, a jackknife sofa is what it is. So, yeah, so there's lots of little things on my list of things I would like to do, want to do. Oh, someone wants to screenshot the book. Okay, there you go. The Book of Questions by Gregory Stock, PhD. Go ahead and get your screenshot on. Hopefully you got it. If not, go back in the video later and you can take a screenshot. You know, you can always fast forward after you've watched it. And you can see. Judith wants to know, can you have a meetup in Arizona with a tour of Mona's housewarming party? Yeah, but I won't do it in the summer. We probably won't be in Arizona until, I want to say, October, just because it's too hot. And October is still pretty warm in Arizona. But yes, I will definitely do some sort of meetup once I'm out there on BLM land probably. And I'm thinking maybe in Quartzsite. I love the Roadrunner RV park out there. It's very flat. It's very close to town. So I'm thinking probably that. So probably October is when we will do that. Definitely going to get our long-term visitor passes for September while we're out there, because I think we're going to probably do long-term visitor for the winter, next winter, while we're out there. Destination California says beading is super relaxing. I find it very relaxing. Not everybody does, but I do. Yes, you're right. Thank you so much, Eileen, for that. I really appreciate that. Tracy wants to know, when are my birthday tickets going to go on sale? I can't wait to meet you. So I'm still trying to narrow down a location. So look for those to be on sale. Probably March 1st is when I'm going to do. I'm trying to determine out of the two places that I could possibly have it, which one's going to be the better fit. I know one is my top choice, but if the owner doesn't get back to me, there's really nothing that I can do about that, unfortunately. And I'm waiting to hear back as to what this is going to cost me, because I still need a DJ and I still need someone to provide, finger food at the very least, like wings. I want to have chicken wings. I want to have at least 2 vegetarian or vegan type dishes. And there would be lots of like hors d'oeuvres, like, veggies and dip and chips and stuff like that. But I still want to have some kind of meat or some kind of a something we can put in a small bowl or something, because it's going to be drinking, so you need to absorb that. It's going to be adult. I'm just telling y'all now, don't bring no kids. I'm telling y'all right now, this is not for children. You find somebody to watch kids that weekend. Don't bring no children. Telling you right now, because I am not going to be censoring myself at all. Anyway. Yeah, meatballs. We can do vegan meatballs. We can do turkey meatballs. We can do beef meatballs. Yeah, something like that. So I will be looking for caterers or people that cook very well and can give me a good price. So I'm looking for people in the North Carolina area because I know I'm going to be in North Carolina. So if you live in like all the way somewhere else, it doesn't really make sense. So anybody who lives in North Carolina and knows of someone who can provide DJ services and catering services, hit me up. I'm using all my other groups and people that I know for that as well. So yeah, we'll see. um, Someone had asked me, I don't think they're in the chat, but someone had asked me about when we leave, am I going to do a caravan out west? This is what I want to say to that. I'm going to try and do some sort of meetup, maybe in late March. For those who have already been on the East Coast and have been communicating with me for, through email and whatever, and I kind of know you already, I would definitely consider doing a caravan out west if you want to. But I'm not going to do that with people that I'm not comfortable with. And most likely it will be mostly women. I just feel for all of our safeties, that would be better. Unless I already know you, gentlemen. There are a couple of guys that I already know. We've communicated through email. You've been on the channel for a while. If you're trying to go out west, end of May, early June, 1st of June, and you live on the East Coast, we could do that. So, oh, that's a good idea. Vegan and traditional chili would be good. That's cool. However, I mean, well, May's not too hot. So yeah, that actually is not bad because cornbread, oh, I love me some cornbread, especially if you really know how to make cornbread. I'm just saying. But yes, I do like vegetables, so we'll definitely do veggies and dip and maybe some kind of a mixed salad in a couple of different salad dressings, probably ranch and a vinaigrette or something like that. I'm trying to keep it simple, but also make sure that people are not consuming adult beverages on empty stomachs. Just saying. So we got just a couple more minutes if somebody else wants to ask a question. Get their license and info and upload it to a friend. You never know who's crazy. That is true. I would definitely have some kind of form that everyone who was going to caravan with us would fill out. Just a standard form. And yes, I would probably most definitely want to get a copy of everyone's driver's license that is going to go with us. And yeah, I'll be videoing the whole time. So if we want to have a little caravan, nomad, tribe thing on the East Coast heading out to the West Coast, that's fine. I'm going to try and do it within the fastest I ever did it was 11 days. So I'm going to try and shoot for that again. I know that was pushing it. I didn't stop too terribly much, but I'm going to say somewhere between 11 and 14 days. But again, I'm not going straight to Arizona. So you can ride with us for as far as we're going and then take your own route if you want. We're probably going to go to Colorado first. So I got to go see my other Miss M. And I got to get my tent from her. Don't worry, I have a tent. I have a space in Mona for the tent. I've always made sure there was space in whatever rig for the tent. But she has my tent. So definitely that is there. So thank you, Miss Day, for the reminder. Yes, don't forget to click the thumbnail. The thumbs up or the thumbs down before you go. I appreciate that. Also, don't forget to be good to yourself, kind to others, and whatever you're doing, I hope you are enjoying it. Thank you guys for watching. I'm going to go ahead and jump off. I appreciate you. I love you guys so much. Don't forget crystalvanner.com. There's lots of info over there if you're looking for stuff about me, my email, links to different articles I've been in, interviews I have done over the years, and merch links are there as well. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. I love you so much. I'll see you next time, guys. Bye.